Ah, there we go. Things are being done. Yes, I know I am live. Thank you for notifying me of that fact that I already know. Notifications. Notifications can be dumb. Hey, let's mute the actual main desktop audio, shall we? Just, you know, because there's nothing playing in the background. Let's leave the super chat donation alert on. Yes. Sound! So we've been making some alterations, as you can see. The stream looks a little bit different. We have a different background, we have a different template altogether. Although I can see something that's not happening. The super chat, no, not the super chat, the restream chat is not showing up. Super chat donation alert needs to be bigger. Oops. Okay, let's make it like that. That's good. Okay. Did you not save your work, Maddie? I haven't started yet. Lauren Tonkin, thank you for your donation of £10. Would that be for a drawing? If it is, let me know. If not, thank you kindly for your donation. I'm just wondering why the, oh, you're very low down. Why isn't the image showing up with that donation? That's annoying. Okay, as long as the donation itself shows up, that's fine. There's going to be a little bit of some teething problems because this is a new layout. I'm a little bit miffed that the restream chat's not showing up. Why aren't you showing up? The conversion rate from pounds to dollars, conversion rate in currency fluctuates daily. You can change the currency yourself when you donate, so it's not always pounds, it can be something else. It can be as much or as little as you want to make a donation. If you really need to know what the dollar is to pounds or pounds to dollars, you can look that up on Google yourself, because the currency conversion rate fluctuates daily. Ah, Cotton Love, thank you. So just give me a moment. I just need to open up the correct file. I thought I had it open, but clearly not. Is it this? No, that's the thumbnail for the actual live stream. Okay, and there's other things I don't want you to see because they're commissions or favors I'm doing for friends. So give me a moment to open. I swear I had it open. That is so bizarre. It is open. It's the thing that's open right in front of me right now. It's just that I've got all the layers hidden. Alright, so a few things before we start. We are doing, as the title of the stream clearly suggests, we are doing a Draw 6 Characters Challenge live stream. We did this twice last week, I believe. Maybe was it 3 times? It doesn't really matter. And we got plenty of donations, enough in fact to fill almost 3 pages, so, you know, 6 by 3. That's a lot of drawings. Alright, so I just want to show you guys what the pictures that we had so far. The first one we had was Velvet from Them's Fighting Words, or Them's Fighting Herds, I think it is. Then Captain America, probably the worst drawing of Captain America in existence. Then Max from Sam and Max. Then Keldeo from Pokemon. The Mandalorian from Star Wars Mandalorian. And Mistmane from My Little Pony. That's page 1. Page 2, we had Hat Kid. Then Imres from the Star Trek animated series. Dice King from Cuphead. Vaishni from Ruby. Spawn from Mortal Kombat. And Kanade Tashibana from Angel Beats, I believe. Then page 3, which we will be continuing. Oh, that's not the finished thing. Why aren't you showing all the drawings? Why aren't you showing the other drawings? That's weird. Excuse me. Gwendolyn Cat. That's bizarre. Okay, maybe I didn't import them in, but okay. Never mind. We have... Let me see if I can find the JPEG of it. This is what happens when you don't save your work. But I even tweeted this page out, so that's bizarre. Why aren't you showing? No, I don't have the virus. It's sinus cough. Missing drawings. No, they are there. They're just not on the actual PSD file. That's okay. We've got them saved elsewhere, so that's fine. So yeah. Anyway, getting back to what we're doing, we are doing the 6-character challenge thing, and we will be taking new challenges today. You can suggest a character. If you want to suggest a character, I'd appreciate a donation. And to donate, you can either use the Streamlabs link, which can be found in the description below, or I can post it in the main chat for you right now. Or alternatively, you can also use the super chat option as well, which is the little button underneath the YouTube chat with the $sign on it. If you click that, you can also make a donation that way too. As you can see, it's displayed on the live stream. 50% of all of the donations will be given to charity, and the chosen charity this month is Save the Children. So all the money is going to help vulnerable children that are coping with the current pandemic. This is a worldwide charity as well, so it's not just UK or America, it's worldwide. So it's to get the equipment to the children, etc, etc, any care that they may need during this difficult time. So it's for a good cause. The other 50% is going straight to my moving fund. For those that don't know, I am in the process of moving to America, and the reason why is because my fiance is American, so we can start our new life there. Okay. Feel free to ask questions if you want to in the chat. I will do my best to answer them. Let me see what I've missed. It makes things easier for me if people type at Mad Munchkin if you have a question for me. So that if I miss anything, I can just scroll back up, because I don't have a mod or someone in the chat with me to help, so forgive me if I miss your question. Of course, I'm under no obligation to answer everyone's questions, but, you know, I will try my best regardless. Okay. I wonder if we take Meiwasu out of the equation, would Mad Munchkin become Sane Munchkin? Well, Maddie was called Mad Munchkin before Meiwasu came along, so, yeah. Were you a fan of Disney's Tarzan? Yes, I guess. Pseudonym, you just donated $200 through the super chat. That is incredibly generous, and you have asked for the shadow from the pulp. I don't know who that is. Let me Google that. Wicked Merman has also donated $10 through the super chat and has asked for Yzma from the Emperor's New Groove. Excellent. So let me just write this down. So this will be for page 4. So let me just write page 4. Right, so it's pseudonym. Can you type in the chat the name of the character you want me to draw? I'm just going to write Shadow for now. Well, with a bigger brush would help. Shadow. There we go, that's better. Lord Recluse. Lord Recluse. Then it's Yzma. Okay, and that final donation didn't have a drawing request, so that's fine. Thank you so much for your generous donation so far, guys. That's amazing. Let's see. Scroll back down. Oh, you already asked that, Buck. Try not to ask the same question twice. I will try my best to get to your questions. Which program are you using to draw? I am currently using Photoshop. Since someone asked about Disney's Tarzan, if you know about Filmation's Tarzan, how do you feel about that? Filmation's Tarzan. Reminds me, can you tell me what year or studio that's from? Because there's several cartoons about Tarzan, so I'm not sure which one you're referring to. Oh wait, you did type Filmation, sorry. Durr! I can look that up. It's the Shadowne from DC Comics. Oh, the Shadow. Okay, alright. I can give a specific comic as a reference if that would help, yeah. Did you hear about the non-Disney made Mowgli Jungle movie? Oh, do you mean the one directed by Andy Serkis? Because frankly, that one was fantastic and 100 times better than the Disney version. I grew up watching lots of different versions of the Jungle Book, and the Disney version it's a good movie, but it's not a good adaptation of the book, but it's still good fun. But if you really want something that is more akin to the actual original source material, I highly recommend the Andy Serkis version. There are other versions from like the 80s, even earlier than that actually, that are just as good. They are very gruesome, I will tell you now, but they are so good, I highly recommend it. If you don't have a strong stomach, don't even bother with the Andy Serkis version, but yeah, it's so good. Just a reminder to people in the chat, if you want to suggest a character, I would appreciate a donation. Just asking a question in the chat about if I can draw a character I can't draw it for you unless you make a donation. I was referring to the Tarzan cartoon of the late 70s. Let me look that up. Funimation Tarzan. Excuse me. Let me see. Let me try 70s then. Tarzan Lord of the Jungle. Is that the one you mean? Yeah, that must be it. I've never seen that, and it looks like it may be from... Oh, there's one from 1966, and then there's another one that is in the 70s, so... Oh wait, one's live action, one's animated. Oh, okay, never mind. Scratch that, then. Okay, so, let me see. The original Jungle Book movie came out in 1967. Yeah, I think I've seen that one. There's so many different versions though, and you know, there's English versions, there's other ones made in other countries as well, obviously. You know, really, it's really good to branch out into foreign films if you're looking for other adaptations, because some of them can be more faithful to the source material than the actual English versions. Have I heard of George of the Jungle? Yes, I remember the cartoon show. I remember the Disney movies. So yeah, they're good fun. If you're looking for something mindless and silly to watch, then yeah, it's good fun. The Shadow Year 1 Issue 2. Okay, let me see. Shadow. Oh boy. How's everyone doing during this strange, ridiculously strange time? Oh, we had another donation from Morgan Alsing. Thank you for your donation. I'm not entirely sure what the currency is, but thank you very much for your donation. Gabranth, I don't know who that is, so I'll just write it and I'll look it up. I don't know why I made a little picture to pop up with the donations, but it's not showing up. And earlier on when I was testing it, it was. And of course, when I go live, it's not showing up. So that's kind of annoying. But it's not important. Will you ever try doing realistic art? Well, my background was in contemporary fine art, so I went to art school for 5 years and I did life drawings, so I do have a background in drawing quote unquote realistic stuff. You have to kind of have that background first before you can do more cartoony stuff. I do prefer doing more stylistic stuff to realistic stuff, but you know, yeah. Okay, so we have 2 more boxes to fill for picture 4, and oh, 1 second, there's a message on Skype. Oh. One second, guys. Alright. I am so easily distracted. Okay. My friends are amazing. Alright. I can't tell you what was said. It's for a future project, so I don't really want to give anything away. I remember Mr. Blobby. He was terrifying. Swedish krona. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for your donation. Been good getting art done too. Oh! Thank you for your donation again, Morgan Allsing, for Mechagodzilla 3. Okay, I love you. For those that don't know, my fiance loves Godzilla, but I grew up loving Mechagodzilla. Thank you! I love Godzilla. Alright, one more thing to fill. And then we'll start drawing shadow. We're getting a good mix on this sheet. I'm happy. Right. Make sure I'm getting ready for the first drawing. Just write down shadow. You know, I've never read any of the Shadow comics, but I have seen the movie. Wasn't a fan of the movie, frankly, but I really should check out the comics. I don't read a lot of comics these days, which is a shame. Have you ever thought about teaching people how to draw? Yes, I did. Well, I didn't train to be a teacher, but I volunteered to do a lot of teaching for children, more involved art therapy sort of teaching, but it was on a volunteer basis. And I found out the hard way that teaching was not for me. And yeah, don't want to go into the reasons why. Um, well, I could go into one thing, I guess. I brought in some art books for the kids to look at, and I had an assistant in with me because I couldn't be left alone with the children because I wasn't a qualified teacher. And this person found the books and didn't let the children look at them because she said these books are inappropriate for children of this age. And I'm like, why? And she said because there's porn in it. I'm like, there's no pornographic material in those books. And she said, yes, there is. There's naked men and naked women in here. And I'm like, they're not pictures. They're not photographs of people. They are paintings from the Renaissance period. And she said, but you can still see their naughty bits. I'm like, right. So I was accused of showing children porn. It's like, wow, thanks, lady. So, yeah. And for the record, the kids really liked the art books. But, yeah, it didn't last very long, shall we say. It was like the pictures of the statue of David, or God and Adam. Or the Venus de Milo, or, you know, stuff like that. And I'm like, what? Oh, Lord. Anyway, have I, manga or anime? I read manga and watch anime. I don't think it's, you don't necessarily have to pick between manga or anime. You can read and watch both. So, yeah. Although, admittedly, I haven't really read a lot of manga. The only mangas I have read is the one for, Elfenlied, or Elfenlied, however you want to pronounce it. And a little bit of the Fruits Basket manga, but not all of it. And some of the Full Metal Alchemist manga. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff I've read as well, but I can't remember the names of them because it was back when I was at college, and that was like 10 years ago. The Shadow actually has the distinction of being a kind of proto-Batman. Yeah, I get that kind of vibe. The Grey Ghost episode of Batman, the animated series, was a homage to the character. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, when, like, going back to the whole, you know, the art that I was showing the kids, I saw that kind of art when I was their age. So, and it was at school. So, you know, I don't know. I didn't understand what the problem was, but the person that was helping me, by the way, was also, I discovered later, not a qualified teacher either. They were also a volunteer. So they didn't actually have any authority to remove the books. Also, the books were my property, not the school's property, so yeah, I was not impressed. There was lots of other things that happened during that time, and I just decided teaching wasn't for me. And I loved the kids were great, and the kids loved me, we had a great time, but yeah, too much red tape for my liking. Just showing the kids art history, you know? You can't censor everything that kids see. It's stupid to do that. Kids are smart, you know? It's called culture, for goodness sake. We have one more box to fill, and then we can start drawing. Remember, guys, 50% of all donations will be given to the charity Save the Children. If you want to find out more about that charity, by the way, there is a link in the description below. And the other 50%, what do you mean will I ever do a face reveal? There's hundreds of videos on my channel of video blogs of me at conventions and stuff, and, you know, I'm guessing you're new to the channel? I've shown my face in thumbnails before, so, yeah. Don't know where that came from. I have nothing to hide. I've shown myself on camera before. So I see. Well, my apologies. Yeah, I've shown my face on camera plenty of times before. I'm not going to show my face on this live stream though, because I haven't had a haircut for like, what, 2.5 months? I look like a bloody Yeti. So, and I mean that because I haven't seen much of the sun, and you know, people that have seen photos and videos of me, I am pale like nothing on earth. I am the stereotypical Scotswoman, like white as a sheet, and you know, really naturally pale. So, yeah, I look like a Yeti right now. Oh, Batman Beyond or Static Shock? Oh gosh, Batman Beyond, I think. Obviously, like, going back to the kids thing, not all kids will be into art, and that's okay. You know, not everyone is into art, but at the same time, it's like, that's what I was there to do, to kind of, I wasn't an art teacher, but I was like there to volunteer to do like this art session where kids basically had pretty much a free for all, and they asked me to bring in some of my art books, so I did, so that they could see them and have a look through them and stuff and see what kind of art I liked. And I said, I'll bring in some of my art books that of some of my favourite artists. Well, these kids were under 10. I think the youngest I had in there was 7. To me, because good lord, my brain just did a fart. I'm in my mid-30s, so to me, a 14-year-old is a kid, but I'm not, like, downplaying anyone that's that age, you know, I mean, and I know people that are in their 50s or older that act like children, so, and I mean that in a good way, so, yeah. Anyway. Still waiting for that one last donation before we start drawing. If we don't get it in the next few minutes, I'll start drawing anyway, but yeah. I'm just finishing my drink first. Thank you so much to everyone that has donated so far. Don't worry if you can't donate, that's fine. Just hanging out here with us is supporting itself. Thank you for there we go. Thank you for your donation, HB Lovecraft. Alrighty then. That's that sheet filled. Well, it would help if I kind of wrote properly. Tea or coffee? Oh, I drink both. Although I really shouldn't, but yeah, I drink both. I like tea. I like different kinds of tea. What is going on with my stream? It's suddenly gone weird. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to draw the shadow. Okay, so set up a new canvas here. Well, you can get iced tea, but I'm not a fan of iced tea. Is black tea a thing? Yes, it is. Black tea is basically like the default kind of tea that people go for. Brits go for, like, you know, you've got. I'm not a tea expert, but yeah, your generic mainstream tea is black. That's what it's called, black tea. And you get rooibos or red bush, as some people call it, green tea. Then you get all of your different herbal teas and stuff as well. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Well, I don't know. I watched a YouTube video of someone that literally made a song using noises that mayonnaise jars made and mayonnaise itself. So, yeah. Mayonnaise is an instrument. Have you seen the cartoon Green Eggs and Ham? Yes, I watched that when it came out and loved it. It was awesome. How was your day so far? Pretty good? It's alright, I guess. Has anyone ever told you that I'll start that sentence again. Has anyone ever told you that you were inspired? They were inspired. Oh my god, I can't read English today. Has anyone ever told you that they were inspired by your work? I know that question may sound silly, but I find it sweet when people look up to you and want to try to draw because of you. It has happened before, and it's very humbling. I don't really know how to respond to it because I'm still learning, and I still think I suck, and I have a lot to learn. So when people say things like that, which isn't as often as you would think, it's, you know, at cons, yes, but every day, like over messages and stuff, not so much. But that's okay. It's very encouraging. It keeps me going, knowing that I'm somehow part of someone's creative journey. That's pretty cool. But I never want to be a total diva or like think, hey, that person is this way because of my stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want to be that kind of person. I had to put up with someone like that in college and in high school as well, so no. Yeah. Anyway. What was the best moment where you paused a movie playing and you hit it just right where it paused on a hilarious image? Oh, there was one time where I was re-watching an episode of My Little Pony with two friends, and it literally just started and I had to pause it because I needed to go get a drink, and I paused it right at the beginning where Rarity does it's from the episode Suited for Success, by the way, and I paused it right when Rarity does the duck face at the beginning, and the timing of that was so funny. I was like, that was not deliberate, I swear. I think I was watching it with Lightning Bliss and Dr. Wolf, and I paused it right when when Rarity did the duck face. It was brilliant. But anyway, we like rewatching episodes now and then together. Alright. Right, I'm just looking up reference for the shadow, which is the first drawing we're going to be doing today. These will initially be just really quick sketches, and hopefully if we have time at some point we will start colouring the old drawings that we did in other streams. Let me see. The shadow. Oh, that's a good one. Oh yeah, the Mary drawings. Probably won't be doing them in the live stream today because that was for a different challenge. But you know, well, hey, I'll ask you guys. Do you guys want me to draw Mary as different characters and species today? Because if you do, let me know, and if you want to make a donation, I'll do that. But I wasn't planning on doing that because that was a different challenge. But you know, I want to make you guys happy, so let me know. As I know how much you guys love Mary. Okay. And we had a lot more people for the Mary Sue streams than for the draw 6 character challenges, so I just meant in the future because I thought you meant you would do it in the future. Yeah, just not today, just, yeah. Okay, well, let's do the first 6 drawings first, you know, just to be fair, but people are more than welcome to make donations for me to draw Mary if you want me to. Alright, I need to adjust my mic thing. I've got it a little bit too close to my face. Alright. How is the audio, by the way? I managed to kind of sort out the audio a little bit, so I've leveled it out. So please let me know if you've been to a live stream before and you're here for this one. Please tell me if you notice a difference with the audio quality. That would mean a lot to me because I spent half an afternoon sorting it. The audio is fine. Okay, awesome. Is anyone noticing a difference in quality at all? Well, yeah, especially since one of the people here donated to... Yes, I don't want to ignore that at all. Sounds about right to me. Okay, that's fine. He has the collar like behind him like this and and the shadow's prepared for Corona because he wears his scarf over his mouth. Ha! I'm sorry, that was a dark joke, huh? Okay, can I just close this, I guess? No, I need to open for the super chat things. Okay. Well, it does show up in the OBS Streamlabs thing, doesn't it? Yes, it does. I don't actually need that part open then. Except I do because there's some names that aren't showing. There we go. Okay. What is your weakness when it comes to drawing? Mine are hands and legs. Weaknesses, I'm terrible at line work. My line work is very feathery. I tend to oversaturate my colors a lot. Proportions, foreshortening. Need I say more? There's a list of things that I need to get better at, so like I said, I have a lot to learn. So we just want to have one eye visible here. Given how Hollywood is remaking pretty much everything, Are there any movies you think actually should be given a remake? If so, what are they? I would like to see a remake of Treasure, live action remake of Treasure Planet. Because we've got enough live action versions of Treasure Island, but yeah. Drawing tablet or mouse? Drawing tablet. Drawing with a mouse is like drawing with a rock. Although I have plenty of respect for artists that do draw with their mouse. I certainly don't have the patience for it. I'm so used to drawing with a tablet. I think if I had to use a mouse, it would drive me nuts. Android or iPhone? Android for sure. Not meant to be an insult, the drawing made me think of the classic radio episode of The Shadow. Didn't necessarily mean a remake from animation to live action, but that works. That's just where my brain went. You know, we haven't had, well, as far as I know, I don't know if maybe there's been a few foreign movies made of it. We haven't had a Pinocchio movie for a while. We've had similar stories inspired by it. I mean, please correct me if I'm wrong here. Because I think there was supposed to be a Guillermo del Toro adaptation for Pinocchio, but I don't think we ever got it, did we? There was no. I know there has been live action versions of Pinocchio. I'm saying we haven't had one for a while. That's what I mean. The last one I think was from the 90s. I don't know. M&M's or Reese's Pieces or Reese's Puffs. I don't really eat an awful lot of candy, and M&M's has peanuts in them. I'm not allergic to peanuts, but I don't particularly like them. I know M&M's aren't all peanuts, but yeah. So if I had to choose between the two, probably Reese's Puffs. I've never had those. Let me hide this one sec. There we go. Gareth Alford, thank you for your donation of 99 pence. You haven't typed a character you want me to draw. Was that for a donation for a drawing? If so, let me know in the main chat. If not, thank you for your donation regardless. That 1996 version of Pinocchio was fairly dark. Well, Pinocchio's dark anyway. If you see other adaptations, even other animated versions of Pinocchio, it's nothing like the Disney one. The Disney one is just too sugar-coated, it's too sweet. I mean, yes, it is dark, obviously, but the actual original stories, which was actually a series of short stories, they're incredibly dark. Oh, we have a Mary Sue request. Perfect. Alright, so what I need to do is I need to actually... I'm going to do it in this file, save me opening up the Mary Sue one. So I'm just going to type Mary Sue page. And the request is for Mary Sue Mermaid. Alright. Thank you for your donation. The book is even dark. Well, it's actually a series of books, but yeah, stories, I mean. But they've probably been put into one binding or something, I don't know. I don't have the book, but I've seen the publications. Anyway, if you had the chance to fly to a part of the world, like a state or country, only once, and to visit only... Oh, I can only go there once? And it's only to visit? Oh, that... Ooh! Oh no! Really? No! Only once? I can only go there once? Oh, that's just cruel. Oh. Well, I guess if I can only go there once, I would have to pick somewhere like... It is a fun question, but... Oh, good lord. I can only go there once, huh? Now I'm trying to think of somewhere where I don't want to go. I don't know. Estonia. I really have no clue how to answer that question. I don't know. Have you tried singing as Mary Sue? Yes. Follow-up answer. No, it's not going to happen in the live stream. I am best singer ever. Yes. Here's a fun one. What video game universe would you wish to be in? Oh! Video game world universe. I know this sounds weird, but I would like to be in the Fallout universe. What's your take on fan service? Next question. Do you know anything about gacha? No. Ever tried doing 3D art? I did when I did my second degree and learned the hard way that I just didn't have the patience for it. So, my fiance can, but I can't. I just don't have the patience for it. trying to make it so that this hat doesn't look so much like a flower pot upside down. Do you think a story following one of the boys from Pinocchio that turned into a donkey but managed to keep his ability to talk and his journey of what happens afterwards? I don't know if I'd want to hear a story about that. Sadly, I think those boys were lost. Have you ever played Psychonauts? No. If Mimi Sue was in the Marine Corps, she has to wear green and not pink because she will get shot easy. Well, she'd get shot. She wouldn't get shot. She's Mimi Sue. Or she would get shot and it wouldn't affect her. Have you ever tried using Procreate? I did, but I like Photoshop. Everyone has their preferences, and Photoshop is mine. Alright, we're not going to spend too much longer on this piece because I want to get the other ones done, but let me just shade in the face a little bit. Maybe shade in the coat a little bit too. We're not shading the whole thing, it's just implied. Maybe make the scarf red. I think the scarf should be longer, but, you know, considering this is the first time I've ever drawn this character, I don't think little details like that matter at this point. It would be cool to draw him again, though. It's a fun character to draw. Oh, hello. And just give a little bit of a highlight in the eyes. Alright, so merge. Save this in case I want to develop it further later. Shadow. Right, save. Oh, good lord. Pseudonym, you've just donated another $200. Thank you so much. Thank you, Maddie. This was really cool. I think I'll ask for a full commission when my cash flow picks up again. And if anybody wants to check out the comics, I recommend reading Hitler's Astrologer. Remember who knows what evil lurks in the hearts of men. The shadow knows. Nice one. Thank you so much for your generous donations. And I hope to develop this drawing further because I would really like to get into reading the Shadow comics, I think. Gosh, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, dude. I mean, that's ridiculous. Wow. I don't know what to say. Okay, so the next drawing we'll be doing is Lord Recluse. Let me just double check this real quick. Lord Recluse. Wesley and 1v4 for the donation of $10 has asked for Lord Recluse from City of Heroes or City of Villains. Okay, thank you. I'm just going to look this up because I don't actually know what this is. Ah, okay, cool. Nice one. Let me see, find it. Ooh, that's a nice reference right there. Well, it would be if it didn't have an ugly watermark all over it where you can't see half the character. Okay, let's see. That's a good one. Ooh, that's a nice one. That'll work. Cool. Alright, drag that over. I need to go for a really quick bathroom break. I think we can name pseudonym as the Mad Munchkin fan of generosity. Indeed. It's a very melodramatic series and the sheer silliness of it. Oh, your message got cut off, I'm afraid. You think Mary Sue would dance to Electric Zoo? Probably. Alright, really quick bathroom break. When we come back, we'll be drawing Lord Recluse. This is a good thing to do as well. I've said in previous live streams, it gives me an idea of future art prints to do. So it's not just raising money for charity and myself, but it's giving me ideas for future prints to do for conventions whenever I get back into conventions again. Alright, be right back. I am back and ready to rock and roll. Where did I put my headset? I need to move the stand that I put my headset on. Have a little side table next to my desk or something. Alright. Lord Recluse is next. So, to reiterate, we are doing a draw 6 character challenge today. The template, by the way. 1 second. No. Oh, derp. The template I'm using is by 6 fan arts. No, it's not. It's by Caraglion Art, I think, on Twitter. There is a little watermark on the actual template itself. I really should add that to the description. Alright, we are drawing Lord Recluse. All of the 50% of all donations, as it says on the stream itself, will be donated to Save the Children charity. There is a link in the description to find out more about that charity. It's to donate money to help vulnerable children through this pandemic. The other 50% will be going toward my moving fund for moving to America to be with my fiance. So it's for a very good cause. So if you guys want to suggest characters for me to draw, I would appreciate a donation. We've got one so far, not just in today's stream, but in previous streams, we have up to 4 pages now? Yes, 4 pages. That's awesome. I have to go, but I'm glad I was able to watch the stream for a while. It was a lot of fun. Hope the rest of the stream goes very well, and I hope to catch the next one. Take care. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice having you here again. Right, Lord Recluse, where have I put the reference? There it is. Okay. Give me a second. Well, I don't really consider these commissions, but I'm not open for commissions right now, which is why I'm doing the 6 character challenge thing. But do you plan on going back to Let's Plays? Probably not, because I'm a terrible gamer. I like playing games to unwind, and if you're doing them as a Let's Play series, gaming becomes work, and I don't like that idea. I like to play games to unwind, and I also like playing games by myself, and, you know, just sandbox games, just doing whatever I want, just chilling out, exploring a world and stuff. I used to be a hardcore gamer, I'm not so much anymore. I just don't have the disposable income for gaming anymore. Gaming is a very expensive hobby, I'll tell you something. Okay, so because this is a character I'm not all that familiar with, I'm kind of nervous that I'm going to get it wrong, but I will try my best. Merman, what did you write? Or maybe I don't want to know. Oh, you typed a message and then it was retracted, so I'm just wondering what it was. Mary Sue, think of the children. Ah, okay, random. You're a very random person, Wicked Merman. Just saying. It's very random. Okay, so this comes around here. Fair enough. Can't quite see how his helmet works, so I'm just kind of making it up. have Asperger's, so welcome to the club. Alright. I don't like this drawing so far, but it's okay. That's fine. But we got some music in the stream going because I'm being very quiet. I feel like I'm being too quiet. Oh, for sure. Wash your hands. Oh, also, save your work, kids. Which I've totally been doing while I've been drawing. Oh yeah, sure. How does this guy look so far? Pretty bad, I know. I'm trying. See, when I'm drawing characters from properties I'm not familiar with, I don't have the confidence to draw them right. But if it's a character from something I'm very familiar with, I'm like, oh yeah, I can draw that. Like, get them out real quick. But, yeah. I wouldn't say annoying, I would say distracting maybe, but it's fine. Have you played Jedi Fallen Order? No. Sorry. Nope. Let me see, what Star Wars games have I played? I need to quickly look that up because I can't remember off the top of my head. I have played Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I have played Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I have played Star Wars Republic Commando, which is probably my favourite one out of all the ones I've played. Star Wars Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2, The Sith Lords, and what else did I play? Star Wars X-Wing, yeah, from the 90s, yeah. No. Rebel Strike and Force Commander. I haven't played any of the more recent ones. My favourite one is Republic Commando. That game is fantastic. Although saying that, I haven't played it for a long time, so it probably doesn't live up to it. It doesn't live up to today's standards, probably, but I enjoyed it at the time. And that's someone that This is coming from someone that's not really a Star Wars fan. I'm more of a Trekkie, but I do enjoy good games. What lightsaber color would you, or maybe Sue, have? I always went for green. Mary, I think it's obvious what she would have. She would have pink. And don't tell me you can't have a pink lightsaber. You so can, because there's purple one, and if you can have a purple one, then Mary can have a pink one. So, yeah, she would have a pink lightsaber. Because pink is the best color ever. So this guy has, like, spider legs protruding out of his back, and they're mechanical, which is really cool. So there's two. Then I need another one. It's at the forefront here. Are there any characters from Greek mythology that you wish had appeared in Hercules the animated series? Oh. I would have liked to have seen Thanatos. I know we saw Styx, the goddess of the river of the underworld, but we didn't see Thanatos at any point, and I wish we did. Thanatos, for those that don't know, is the god of death. Hades was, in the Disney version anyway, god of the dead, but he's technically not. He's technically, the Disney version referred to him as Lord of the Dead, but he's not. He's actually Lord of Tartarus, and he is the god of Tartarus, but he's not the god of death. He's god of the dead, and there is a difference. I think that's how it goes. Anyway, you know, when I say things off the cuff in a live stream, it's probably not going to be correct, and I'm going to be held accountable for it later, but oh well. Why did I get the image of Mary beating Darth Vader over the head with a lawn flamingo? Excellent. I like it. The poor flamingo. He had no idea what was coming. My weapon of choice is a garden flamingo ornament. Don't ask why. It's pink, and it goes with my outfit. I don't know. Maddie's not very good at improv, can you tell? Oh, jeez. What about Kratos or Kratos? And no, not one from God of War. The character's based on Yes, I know who the God of Vengeance is. I don't think we really needed it because we kind of had. Well, Ares was very vengeful. Hades himself was vengeful as well. We didn't really need it. I know we had fear and terror, didn't we? She could have a daisy for a weapon and she would be able to take down an army because she's Mary Sue. Except I'm a pacifist, but okay. Ares is God of War. Yes, I know. We had... Alright, in the Hercules TV series we had Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Hera is the goddess of marriage. And a number of other things as well. people in the chat will correct me when I'm wrong, but I'm just listing off what they are in the Disney universe, not, yeah. Okay, then we had Hestia, Demeter, Aphrodite, Artemis, I said Apollo already, I think. Ares, I said already as well. Trivia. Oh gosh. Oh, the god of dreams. What's his name? Phantasos and his brother. Good lord, I've forgotten the name of the god of sleep. Good lord. Aphrodite was voiced by Phoebe from Friends, better known as Lisa Kudrow. Yeah. There was a lot of big actors in Hercules TV series. We also had Jennifer Aniston, who voiced Galatea. We had, well, obviously Tate Donovan did the voice of Hercules. We all know that anyway. French Stewart did the voice of Icarus. I can't remember the actress' name that voiced Cassandra. That's terrible. The actress that played Hecate was also Roz on Frasier, and David Hyde Pierce, who played Niles on Frasier, was Daedalus. And gosh, we had Adam West at one point, I think, as well. I can't remember the character that he played, but he is in the series. We also had Idina Menzel, of all people, and I can't remember the name of the character she played. That's terrible. My brain, people. My brain. My brain is terrible. Morpheus is the god of dreams in Greek mythology. Yeah. Circe! Thank you! Yes, Idina Menzel did the voice of the character Circe. Yeah, thank you. There's a lot of characters in that show that had big name actors. Maybe Spirit Pacifist, not really. Especially after Why I Hate Black and Red Ponies OC. Yeah, but that video was made a long time ago, right when she was first created, so characters do evolve and change over time. And yes, some things do contradict, but that's what happens sometimes when you evolve a character. Some character elements are dropped or forgotten about, so yeah. Because keep in mind, she wasn't created as a permanent character. She was made as someone that I had no intentions of keeping around, so there's that. Jennifer Love Hewitt as Medusa, yeah, she was probably my favourite of all the guest stars, I think. Although we also had the original voice actor for Jafar do the voice for Jafar, I think. Pretty sure he did. When they did the crossover episode. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, I can't use Google while I'm drawing. You know what, I'm going to make the brush tip a little bit bigger. There we go. That's better. Look at that. One of my favourite appearances in the show, yeah. What advice would you give to small art channels? Keep drawing. Draw every day. Draw what you feel. Draw what you think. Draw what you see. Just keep drawing. And don't just make content just for other people to see. Draw stuff for you as well. Because if you're drawing all the time just for the sake of some kind of validation from other people to watch your content and stuff, then you're not going to enjoy art anymore because you're doing it for the wrong reason. You know, like, everything I draw, I don't post... Start again. I don't post everything I draw or paint or create online for everyone to see. Some things I keep to myself, or some things are presents for friends and family. I don't share everything. And, you know, I understand that when you do post stuff online, you do want people to see that, and sometimes when you don't get the viewership you want, that can be very discouraging. But I think if you put your motivation for creativity in a place that is more self-serving, in the sense that you're doing it to improve your skill, improve yourself, to, you know, convey how you see the world, that this is for yourself, it's not just for other people, you know. So I think for if you're starting out a channel and it's specifically for getting your artwork out there, that's awesome, but there are better ways to get your art out there than doing a YouTube channel. It does work for some people, but I would suggest to use things like Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. Obviously, make separate accounts for your art. Don't have them linked to your personal, you know, that's security is a thing that I'm very paranoid about. Yeah, so obviously, yes, you can use YouTube to get stuff out there. I mean, like doing a live stream like what I'm doing, or you know, posting online portfolios in places like that. If you're just starting out, just enjoy it, do it for fun. Don't get into it and take it too seriously yet, because I think sometimes, depending on what it's for, if you're going into it because you want to make art your career, then yeah, by all means do it seriously and really work hard at it, but don't kill your love of art. You're kind of an art channel, but not really. Okay, so my advice would be to really make sure that you have your focus in the right place, and that it's clear to other people that that is what your channel is about. I mean, for me, my channel, it serves lots of different purposes. It's like, yes, I use it for my art, but I also use it for videos where I review I review like movies and TV shows, and sometimes I talk about video games, and sometimes I discuss various art issues in the industry as well. So I use my channel for lots of different things, but it's mainly for an outlet for me, because when I made this channel, I didn't really have the social outlet that I needed to express my passion for art and for animated stuff. So that's why I made the channel, because I wanted to talk about stuff that got me excited. And it wasn't like I was, you know, I'm still a relatively small channel, so I wasn't looking to get famous or anything. I just needed an outlet, and YouTube provided that at the time. So in some aspects, that I've been very lucky in a lot of ways that I found a niche. It's still a relatively small, really penned in niche, but you know, it's there, and it was the vehicle that helped me get to where I am now. And I've still got a long way to go, but you know, it's good to find a niche, if it's a fandom or a company you work for or whatever. It's still, you need a vehicle to help you get to where you want to go. So yeah, I hope that helps. I went off on a tangent there, but yeah. Why did they leave Persephone out? Probably because that the usual thing with Disney movies, the villains are always on their own. Usually, they don't usually have a spouse, and if you gave a villain like Hades a spouse in that movie, it would be like, well, what purpose would Persephone have there? Would she be there to persuade Hades not to do what he did, or would she cheer him on? So you would have to figure out what is the motive with that character being there is she just there to, like, serve the main villain? You know, it just wouldn't really, there wouldn't be any reason for her to be there because it's not Hades' story. I think if they were to include Persephone, they would need to really make a Hades and Persephone movie, which I would love to see, but that's never going to happen. Not in the Disney universe anyway. But I would like to see a Hades and Persephone movie made. But yeah, again, I doubt that's ever going to happen. Because that's my favourite Greek myth. What would I suggest for storyboards? Oh. Is that what you do on your channel? Like you make storyboards for movie ideas? Or short movie ideas? I would love to see the story of Hades and Persephone in the animation style of DreamWorks 2D animation, which is gorgeous looking. Yeah, that would be cool. I don't really have an awful lot of experience with drawing boards, storyboards, I'm afraid. I would suggest, there's a... I watch the YouTuber, well, he's not really a YouTuber, but he does have a YouTube channel. The artist Aaron Blaise used to work for Disney. He was a director for the Brother Bear movie, and he did work on The Lion King and Aladdin and The Beauty and the Beast and all of that, all of those awesome movies. He did work on Mulan as well. He's done a lot of different art courses, like learning how to draw humans and animals and stuff. And he's also done a few courses on animation, and I don't know if he's done one for storyboards, but I know that he's linked a course that a friend of his did about storyboarding. Maybe you could check that out. And I suggest going to Aaron Blaise's YouTube channel or Twitter and seeing what is available there. If you want to find out more, yeah, you go to the experts like that. I am definitely not an expert, but I will try to help if I can. So we're still drawing, who are we drawing right now? I forgot. Who are we drawing? Hey, where'd the thing go? What are we doing? Ah, there we go. Lord Recluse! That's what we're drawing today. Can't believe that. Maddie, you suck. I know. Shut up. Imagine forgetting who you're drawing. God. You're very welcome. As a new writer, I agree that an artist should do it for themselves and also to be careful how you reach success. I have a friend who advertised as NSFW and they have a large crowd, but they are boxed in now. Yeah, that's the danger you get into there. Once you start doing NSFW stuff, it's very difficult to get out of it again. And yeah, it's... I made a video about my thoughts on NSFW stuff, so I know that I won't ever do it, or at least I won't. If I did ever do it, I wouldn't post it online because, well, you know, asexual and all that nonsense, so it's just not my kind of thing. I have all respect for people that can feel comfortable enough to do that kind of stuff, of course, because it takes a lot of skill to learn all of the anatomy involved and stuff, and that's what kind of gets me. It's like, I want to look at this stuff because it's anatomically correct, it's amazing, but I don't want to look at it because of the subject matter, so yeah, it's difficult. Nothing against anybody that draws NSFW, nothing against anybody that likes looking at that stuff, it's just not for me. So anyway, cheese, I like it. Discuss. This guy looks a little bit like Shredder. Yeah. I was playing WWE, blah blah blah. The game crashed on me twice when I was playing. Okay. Also, one question: do you plan to use this character you're drawing now on something? Is it just a random thing to practice? Oh, well, what we're doing today, we're doing a draw 6 character challenge, and basically what it is that you get a template such as this, which I'll put on screen, and in each panel you draw different characters. And what I've been doing in today's live stream is that I ask people to suggest characters to also make a donation, and the donation, 50% of all donations will be given to the charity Save the Children. The other 50% will be going toward my moving fund for moving to America. So far we've got this is sheet number 4, so for those that have just joined, I'll just show you what we've been doing. So sheet 1, we've got Velvet from Them's Fighting Herds, then Captain America, then Max from Sam and Max, then Keldeo from Pokemon, the Mandalorian from Star Wars The Mandalorian, Mistmane from My Little Pony, then page 2 we have Hat Kid and Imres from Star Trek The Animated Series, Dice King from Cuphead, then Waishni from Ruby, I hope I'm saying that name right, I have no clue, I don't watch Ruby, Spawn from Mortal Kombat, Kanade Tashibana from Angel Beats, then page 3 we've got Iago from Disney's Aladdin, Rainbow Bright from Rainbow Bright, Edward from Cowboy Bebop, and Zaphod Beeblebrox from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and the other 2 characters, I have done the drawings, I've just not brought them in, Gwendolyn from Fearless 4 and Spyro the Dragon. Then this is sheet 4 that we're doing now, and the characters I've been asked to draw is the Shadow, Lord Recluse, Isma, Gavin, oh gosh, I can't read my own writing, but it's in the donation thing. Let me see, one sec, let me find it. Gabranth from Dissidia NT, and Mecha Godzilla, and then HP Lovecraft. And we also got a donation to draw Mary Sue as a mermaid as well, which we will add to the other sheets, because we are drawing 6 characters challenge. We can draw Mary Sue as well if people want to. So that's what we're doing. The plan with these drawings is to not develop all of them into prints, but it's just to get an idea of what characters people want to see me draw, which, you know, it's good. These are really quick, rough doodles at this point, but I may develop them further later down the road. Alright, so let me, oops, don't need that. This, okay, and, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Come back. Okay. I don't want to spend too long on this guy, because we've got lots of other drawings I would like to get at least started. So once again, if you guys want to make a donation, you can do so by clicking the link in the description to Streamlabs, or by clicking the super chat button just below the actual chat window. We've had very generous donations today. I'm very, very grateful to everyone that has donated. Yeah, I'm so happy with everybody. It's amazing. Wasn't expecting that, so that's awesome. I'm drawing a character I don't actually know the property he's from, so I'm not very confident with this drawing, so I'm just kind of trying my best. Don't need to draw that bit in. Okay, so that will do for now. Oh, shoot. Okay. It's from City of Heroes. Yeah, I've not played it, so sorry. But so the next one we'll be doing is, let me bring it up. Oh, Yzma. I'm so happy. All right, I've always wanted to draw Yzma, and I've never. Well, I think I've done it before, but I didn't do a very good job. So hopefully here we'll be able to do the decent job, I guess. Just to have reference there, which we will need. Put that there actually, because then we can zoom in if we want to. This is the wonderful thing about having multiple monitors. You can have your reference on another monitor and make it as big or as small as you want. It's great. Alright. Boom! There we go. Alright. Oh yeah. Save your work, kids. Yeah, 50% of all donations will be given to the charity Save the Children. There is a link to the charity itself in the description below if you want to learn more about that. In fact, let me just post it in the chat now. There you go. Spawn is from Marvel, yeah, but the person that requested it asked for the Mortal Kombat version or something. Yeah. Because there's like different designs in both. Okay. Anyway. I wouldn't know. I don't play Mortal Kombat, so I wouldn't know. I am not an expert on these things. Even though we're expected to be. Definitely not. I really don't know what I'm doing right now. Yzma has such a weird design. Yzma's the kind of character, it's like, you could tell that back in the day, when she was younger, she must have been a gorgeous woman. You know? I don't know. Pointy face. Very scary face. You could say scary beyond all reason. Yeah, that's it. How much have you raised for Save the Children so far? Well, 50% of all donations will be going to charities, so I haven't actually looked at the total we've raised today. Not including the trans cards, which went yesterday for 155 once taxes and fees had been deducted. Not including that, let me see. Keeping in mind this is in different currencies, so it's not going to be accurate at all. No, 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 no. 2. That's 10. Approximately, but I need to convert all of the currencies, but this is a very approximate estimate. 50% of the donations comes to 235, but again, there's like 4 different currencies, so that needs to be taken into consideration here. So I can't give an exact amount, but it's still pretty awesome. So anyway, are you drawing a Merry Isma? No, this is just Isma. Is it Isma or Isma? Lots of people say it differently. This is obviously, I'm using a reference from the actual movie, a screenshot. Anyway. Draw a little bit of green broccoli in her teeth. Yeah. It's not Mary Sue Isma. Good lord. Although, if people want me to draw me that, you are more than welcome to make a donation. Today we are raising money for the Save the Children charity. 50% of all donations will be given to the charity. The other 50% is going toward my moving fund. You can tell that that was all really, really rehearsed. Alright, yeah. You can do that by clicking the link in the description below, which is to the Streamlabs donation, which is the donations directed PayPal. Or you can donate using the Super Chat button, which can be found just below the YouTube chat. It's the little button with the $sign on it. Any and all donations are highly appreciated. Of course, if you can't donate or don't want to, that's fine as well. Just hanging out with us while we draw is support in itself. And is also highly appreciated because I like company. Especially right now. Stutter? What stutter? Sometimes it's obvious, sometimes it's not. It's what happens when you practice and do speech therapy properly. That's better. She doesn't look so demonic anymore. Mary Sue's grandmother. Gotta love all these fan theories, huh? I don't know how that would work, because, Miss Dimple is, well, she's American and Cruella is, English, so I don't know how that would work. Also, Cruella de Vil is just the epitome of a spoilt brat growing up as an only child, then, you know, expecting to get everything she wants all the time. Oh, good lord, this is terrifying. Does this one remind you of spooky, scary skeletons? Not really. I mean, she's scary beyond all reason, but I don't see that. I remember seeing this film in the cinema. I love this movie so much. I don't think anyone I start with, like, appreciated the humor. I think they were expecting, like, an atypical, like, Disney movie. And this is more of a Warner Brothers kind of thing. It's the least, I should say, least Disney-esque movie of the all, I think. Alright, the poison. The poison for Cusco. The poison chosen especially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. That poison?
Yes, that poison.
They really should have had Arthur Kitt do the voice of Disney villains sooner. Buffalo Bill drawn as a Disney villain. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I think we're pretty much done with Isma for now. Probably, I would like to develop this more or do another drawing of Isma at some point. So let's add this to the sheet. See, this is what I mean. When you're drawing characters where you're more familiar with them, you're a lot more confident. So, I mean, you can just tell. Yeah. Oh, I wish I drew the other hand over there. So that it was kind of creeping out of the panel. Oh well. Let's save your work, kids. Oh hey, not that. This. Yeah. Save your work. Okay, so the next one is oh, it's a character I'm not familiar with. Okay. Yzma is scary. She is scary beyond all reason. So, gosh, this guy is very complicated. Alright, I will try my best. I make no promises. Excuse me. Alright, let's get rid of you, Isma. I don't need you anymore. Well, Ka in the Andy Serkis version was female. I think. That, yeah. Here's a question. Let's forget for a sec that most Disney live action remakes are okay, ish or bad, and if you had a choice to pick, oh my lord, grammar, which classic Disney movie gets a remake? If so, what will that be? What? You're basically asking me if I had to choose a Disney movie to be remade, what would it be? Yeah. I think a similar question was asked earlier, and I said Treasure Planet. Although The Black Cauldron would be a good remake. Make it an epic fantasy live action movie. That would be awesome. Oh shoot. Come on. There we go. Yzma is spelled Y-Z-M-A, by the way. I'm just trying to find decent reference. Let me see. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's, yes. Okay. I can do something with that. Alright. Why did it have to be a character in full armor? Okay. Okay. It's fine. Why do you people do this to me? Alright. Them out of armor just chilling, but then I have to find reference again, and I just found a really cool reference and I'm going to stick with that, so yeah. Ah, Lord. Okay. It's fine. It's a challenge. It's the whole point. I'm just grumpy because I don't like drawing armor because unless you have a good grounding in anatomy, which I don't yet, I find armor really difficult. I bet the ladies love a man in armor. Yeah, we don't like drawing them though. Good Lord. Alright. Okay. It's fine. Oh, right. Let's do this. What? Oh, wait. Let me catch up with the chat. We've had a few donations. Yeah, we've had, let me count. Oh, wait, wrong window. Da, 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 da. We have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 donations altogether. Which is awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Highly appreciated. You have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing with this guy. Right. If you guys want to suggest more characters for me to draw, I'd appreciate donations. You can do that by clicking the link below to Streamlabs in the description, or by clicking the super chat button underneath the general chat. 50% of all donations goes to the charity Save the Children. You can find a link to find out more about the charity in the description below. The other 50% is going toward my moving fund. I'll show you the characters that we have drawn so far as well. More than happy to answer any questions you may have as well. I am looking at the chat while I'm drawing. Can't answer all questions, but I will certainly try. Yeah, the corns would keep catching on the shoulders, wouldn't they? You can change the currency to your own. It's pretty simple to do. There is a drop-down menu to change the currency. But if you do want to find out the currency conversion rates, you can Google that if you want. Currency conversion rates do fluctuate twice daily, so keep that in mind. But yeah, you can use the drop-down menu after you click the donate button to change it to your currency. Because all payments and donations are given through PayPal, so they convert it for me when they get processed. So there's that too. So yeah. I try my best to explain these things. Yep, Viking horns never had horns. I knew that. I think most people know that. Common knowledge, if you know your history. Did I mention how much I adore drawing characters with heavy armor? Love it! Request more, please. She said sarcastically. Shouldn't complain.
Hey, it's for charity! Stop complaining, stupid.
How's everyone doing? Talk to me, people. Let me know you're alive out there. Tell me stories. Tell me what you've been doing during this lockdown. Anything interesting? Hey, it's a good challenge. I do like a challenge. Yeah. Working on 3D models. Awesome. Ah, yes. Imposter syndrome is rearing its ugly head, is it? Let's slay that dragon together, shall we? That's something I struggle with every day. Ah, you cleaned out your garage. Very productive. I like it. Instead of shading in the armor, I'm going to shade in the background and move on to the next one because this is... I'm not happy with it and I'm not confident with it, so if it's characters I'm not familiar with, you will see the difference between, as I've said already. You got to use an axe. Nice. I'm feeling good. Doing okay. I know, he does look a bit like Alphonse, doesn't he? Yeah. I see that now. Okay, let's just give him a few more details around the eyes, because although I want to move on, I don't want it to look unfinished. It's going to look unfinished anyway, because it is an unfinished drawing, but yeah. This is Gabranth from Dissidia. And don't worry, I have no clue who they are either. I am being educated. Let's say that. Next up is Mechagodzilla. Save your work, kids. I tried. It's something I need to practice more. Right, let's see. Mecha. Oh wait, what version did they ask for? Oh lord, did I write that down? I don't think I did. Let me see. Ah, yes, got it. Okay, okay. I've got it. Don't panic. Just trying to find some decent reference. Okay, that's a good one. Alright, let's do that. Yeah, it's V3. Let's see. How familiar is everyone in the chat to Godzilla? Any fans of Godzilla there in the chat? I am very aware that my fiance likes the franchise. He's probably sleeping right now, or gaming, one of the two. You've been binge watching the Clone Wars. Okay. Isn't Disney Plus wonderful? no Godzilla fans. I don't believe that. I think we do have Godzilla fans in the chat. They're just being incredibly shy. Well, if you want me to draw that, you can make a donation. Mecha Mary Sue. Mecha Godzilla Mary Sue. God. Now that would be a challenge. What's the easiest drawing you can do? What's the easiest drawing I can do? I don't know. A rock? Circle? I don't know. Let's see. I think I need to draw this further back. I've drawn it too far forward, I think. Yeah. Very rough layout right now. We'll get into the detail a bit more later. Alright, did I miss any questions? Let me see. It helps if you're asking me a question if you type at Mad Munchkin, so then if I have to scroll back through the chat I can see it. If you don't type that, then I'll probably miss your question. You created your OC and Mary Sue. Is there a third character in the works? I have dozens of characters. They just haven't appeared in the YouTube channel. Glitched. Well, if you didn't use the at Mad Munchkin thing, Andreas, I wouldn't have seen them, but you know, we have like 20 people in the chat and I'm, you know, working on the challenge and drawing as well, so if I miss anything anyone's typing, it's nothing personal. But I can't respond to everything that everyone is typing. As much as I would like to do that, I can't. It's not physically possible. If I had someone reading the chat for me in a call, then yeah, it would be, but at the moment I don't, so I'm trying my best. What secret conspiracy would you like to start? Well, if I started a secret conspiracy, I wouldn't let everyone in the live stream know, so that's the whole point of a secret conspiracy. You don't talk about the secret conspiracy, because then if you talk about the secret conspiracy, it's no longer a secret conspiracy. Your messages are getting through, Andreas. A Mary Sue, by design, can't lose.
That's what you call a paradox. Because Mary Sue's can do anything and everything, including losing. So, but they shouldn't lose because they're Mary Sue's and there's smoke coming out of my ears right now, so I'm going to stop talking.
Yes, well. Do you know there's a thing? Is like, of course I do. Yes. No, Mary Sue is not getting a boyfriend, and even if she did, it wouldn't be a Gary Stu. Mary Sue would not have a partner, a romantic partner, even though she did have a romantic partner in Lord at one point, but I decided, no, Mary is going to be the kind of character that doesn't need anybody else. She's good by herself.
I don't need nobody.
Flip this. Yeah.
Right.
Well, it would help if I did a new layer, wouldn't it?
Because that's what I was trying to do.
How do you tell when you're out of invisible ink? That's a good question. Oh wait, no. When you use invisible ink, it's not actually invisible. It turns invisible as it dries. Have I played any Godzilla fighting games? No. Although I am very aware of them, but I've never played them. Mary Sue doesn't need no man or woman. To me, she's more than fine on her own. I just remember about the TF2 ship it April Fool's video of Maddie and Silver dating. Yeah. That was all Silver's idea. It was also that he could do the joke of having Mary put on the Luna wig. Of course, Mary's having none of it.
I do not approve of this ship.
Yes, that was a real thing. Well, it was an April Fool's joke, but yeah. Mary Sue, what is your second favorite color? You know your number one is pink. Crazy pigeon. So Silver had a crush on you. No! No! It was an April Fool's joke with Mary and Silver Quill on a date. Remember, I'm not Mad Munchkin. I'm the person that created her. Mad Munchkin is a character. Just like Mary's a character. So, yeah, we need to have that segregation there. And people understand that it's I'm not Maddie. I made Maddie, but I'm not Maddie. next time for April Fools, can you get Mary Sue to be Lightning Bliss's mother? No. Silver and Sweetie Blue? No. If you were going to shoot a mime, would you lose? Yes. Haha, you're funny. You can call me Maddie, I'm just saying that Maddie's a character. Yeah. Like, how is what? Wait. You can call me Maddie if you want. It's fine. I'm just trying to differentiate between the character and me, if that makes sense. How is Dr. Wolf or like Mary Sue like to say pigeon? What? Okay, I don't understand the question. There's Maddie the person and Maddie the character. Yeah. I think we're just confusing people now. So, yeah, let's move on. So, cheese, I like it. Discuss. It's a joke that we have in our Discord server. Every time I want to suddenly change the conversation topic, I'll just say, so, cheese, I like it. Discuss. It's a good way to get the topic to change really quickly. It's great. It works every time. I don't do comic dubs. Oh, for sure. Definitely not. Definitely not. When you roll a nat 20, but your modifier is negative, so you miss anyway. I hate it when that happens. What time are we at? 9:30. Okay. Well, 20 to 10, if you want to be pedantic about it. Yeah, I read that already. Okay. I think we have one more sketch after this one on this sheet, and then we've got the Mary Sue drawing to do as well. So unless we get more donations, then we can start colouring in the initial donations that we got when we did this for the first time. Godzilla, I love you so much. You're so cute! I know that's weird. I don't know why I think that he's cute. I just do. I don't know if it's just because of what I associate him with. I really don't know. I actually have a couple of friends from Britain. Ah, good for you. I don't know how to respond to that. Okay. You're weird, that's what. Well, yeah, of course I'm weird. All the best people are. You know. So, bleh. Mechagodzilla is awesome. I am so happy that I was asked to draw Mechagodzilla. I am overtired, can you tell? What if Godzilla was married to Mothra?
I approve of this ship. That is best ship. I like that ship.
What if someone made a comic dub called 50 Shades of Mary? Oh god, no. Really?
It's like you people don't know me at all. You're saying that Mary would dub something of that kind of subject.
You do know that Mary Sue is asexual, right? Weird. Alright, anyway. Moving on. Oh god, what have I done? Mary is also aromantic. Yes, she is. Maddie is asexual, but she's not aromantic. Did you know Mad Munchkin is Scottish? Really? I didn't know that. Always wondered where that annoying accent came from. Oops. I actually had a friend draw Lightning Bliss's OC teach my OC how to play Prance. Okay. Next thing you know, you're going to tell us that Mary loves the color pink.
I do love the color pink. And everybody should know it. So if you want to spread that news further than it already has, go right ahead. Go do it now. Spread the good news of Mary Sue.
Yeah, she is American.
I'm a valley girl.
Is it true that Alexa doesn't catch words if you say it in a Scottish accent? I don't have Alexa, so I wouldn't know. I know there's videos online of people with very thick Scottish accents, the Alexa's not understanding them. Can you tell us what topic of your next video would be? Oh, well, the next video I'm working on is about Steamboat Willie, but that's not necessarily going to be the next video released, because there's, the production of videos isn't the order that I make them in is not necessarily the order they're released in. Tarantulas freak you out. Why? Tarantulas are awesome. I suggest watching the YouTube channel Exotic Lair. Then you get educated on what tarantulas are really like. They're awesome. Mary Sue in Mortal Kombat. Okay. Is that a drawing suggestion? Because if it is, I would appreciate a donation. Anyway, I'm having too much fun drawing Mechagodzilla. No, asexual doesn't, people are confusing the two terms. Aromantic is for someone that doesn't want any relationships at all, and asexual is someone that doesn't have interest in sex. There's a difference. You can still be in a relationship and be asexual. But if you're aromantic, then that means you don't want any relationship with anybody. And some asexual people are aromantic, but not all asexuals are, if that makes sense. I'm not. I mean, I'm engaged, for goodness sake. So, yeah. But anyway, that's getting a little bit too personal, so yeah, let's move on, shall we? I think it's subjects that people don't feel comfortable talking about in a public setting. So, it might not necessarily be they don't have any interest in it whatsoever and never will. It's just that they don't like talking about it openly. So, yeah. Anyway. That isn't to be confused with the term used in the animal kingdom, by the way, and I really don't appreciate it when people say that, so can we not, please? Anyway. And now for something completely different. Thank you, yes. I for sure Alistair is definitely asexual or aromantic or both. One of the two. Or both. I understand, I just would rather it not be associated with that. Thank you. Okay, so there's Mechagodzilla. I think we'll move on to the next drawing. Da-da-dum. I'm going to draw him coming out of the panel because it just feels right. Alright, so what was the final one again? I can't remember. H.P. Lovecraft. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm drawing H.P. Lovecraft now. Maddie and Mary are not related. They have a sister dynamic or their mother-daughter dynamic, but they're not literally sisters or mother-daughter. Did you see a drawing of Bliss freaking out about a spider while Aeon was speaking nicely to it? Yes, I did. It's cute. She made a little pillow for it, because Blissy does not like spiders. Asshole. Doesn't matter how big or small they are, she hates them. Gareth Alford, thank you for your donation of $1.99. I'm not taking requests for saying stuff, though. Sorry. If you want to request a drawing, I'm happy to do that, but I'm not taking donations for saying stuff. Mary is roommate that Maddie can't get rid of, pretty much. Once again, Gareth Alford, thank you for your donation. But I'm not saying the thing, because that's not what this stream is about. What if Mary Sue was created as a man? Basically gender bend Mary? Yeah, we're not going down that road. Because people will just say, hey look, it's Gary Stu. Nope. Dedalian Arts, ease up on the all caps, please. Okay. Oops. Sorry, I kind of punched my mic. Sorry about that. Well, I've asked you not to type in all caps, so please respect that. Cheers. It's very distracting. Okay, so. Moving to America will just make Mary stronger. At least she isn't going to Los Angeles or New York City, for then Mary would become supercharged. How'd you figure? She's already supercharged. She's Mary Sue. She's always supercharged. Doesn't matter where she is. Doesn't matter if she's in like Fiji or LA or, you know, Timbuktu. She's always overpowered and always supercharged because she's Mary. So.
I'm always in my super form.
What if Mary Sue was your mum?
I am best, Mom.
Yeah, you're really not. Just saying. You don't want Mary Sue as your mum. Okay, trust me. What would Maddie do if she found an island full of Mary Sue clones?
There can only be one.
I know the question was, what would Maddie do? But I'm going to answer with Mary.
There can only be one. I said it already. There can only be one, Mary Sue.
Oh, Mary would just snap them all out of existence.
But they wouldn't be able to be snapped out of existence because they're Mary Sue's, and now my brain hurts.
What online art? I don't use an online art program. I'm using Photoshop, which is an application. I don't use, like, if you mean like programs that are on browsers, I don't do that because that's not safe. Just maybe see a Hot Pocket.
Why? Just why? Why?
I've never had a Hot Pocket. I don't know what Hot Pockets are. I'm assuming there's some kind of microwavable junk food or something. I don't know. I don't really eat a lot of processed food. Oops. Did you know that someone made a trilogy of kids movies based on Lovecraft work? And no, I'm not kidding. How do you recommend coming up with a good simplistic OC design or something of that sort? How do you recommend coming up with a good simplistic OC design? Keep things simple to start off with. Like, don't think about their aesthetics first. Think about, you know, their age, their nationality, their likes, their dislikes, all of that kind of stuff, and then, you know, figure out their aesthetics based on that kind of stuff. They're like a microwavable burrito full of different stuff, like a meatball sub, for example. I've never had a burrito, and I don't eat a lot of meat, so yeah, that doesn't help me. But okay, it's clearly food I will never eat. So yeah, I'm weird when it comes to food. Alright, Lovecraft, I think you're done. Alright, so we're drawing Mary Sue as a mermaid next. It looks like Mechagodzilla's going to eat H.P. Lovecraft. That's funny. Alright, the names. I'm going to tweet this out. Okay, so, because we finished the page, so, oops. Dude. There we go. Lord Recluse, Isma, that's fine. Mecha Godzilla. And HP Lovecraft. So hey, look at that. That's page 4. Oh, dude, what's happening with my mouse? Oh, Lord. I need a new mouse. This thing is just dying on me. Okay, come on. Don't die in the middle of a live stream, please. No, I drew Mary Sue as a sea pony. I haven't drawn her as a mermaid, though. If you want to suggest drawings to me, I would really appreciate a donation, because this is a charity live stream. 50% of all donations will be going to the charity Save the Children. The other 50% is going toward my moving fund. Why are you buffering? Oh. There we go. I've drawn... well, I think when you say yourself, you mean Maddie. Because remember, as I said before, I'm not Maddie. Maddie's a character. Okay. This suggestion for creating OC design started off like, what is your favourite colour? Well, you can create a character based on that if you want to go really simplistic, but yeah. Anyway. Okay. Da-da-da-da. I've forgotten what I was doing. Oh yeah. I'm going to tweet this out. Let people know I'm still live streaming and still taking donations. So oh, Daedalian Arts, thank you for stopping by in the stream. Yeah, it is getting late. I've been live streaming since 7 PM. It is now just after 10 PM. If you were a sergeant in the army, how tough would you be?
She would be the best sergeant ever.
There's your answer. So, Next up would be for, we're still taking donations for Draw 6 character art, but if people want to make donations for me to draw Mary Sue stuff, they can do that now, because we're moving on to drawing Mary Sue as a mermaid, so that's going to be fun. Page 4. That's page 4. Okay, so just give me a sec. Just group this together. Clear. Group. And page 4. Move this up. There we go. Before we do that, I want to quickly. What's Mary Sue's birthday?
You should remember that.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's terrible. Imagine forgetting my birthday is the best birthday ever.
I do. She does have a birthday. She does. Honestly, I just can't remember it. Oh Lord, what is it again? 9th of May. That's what it is.
Took you long enough. God.
Yes, her birthday is the 9th of May.
In the very, very month of May. Wait a second, that means you forgot my birthday! Literally! Not just right now, but I mean like just now because it was a few days ago. Wait, that would mean that I forgot my own birthday too!
Ah, good Lord. Alright, let's get drawing Mary as a mermaid.
It just happened 4 days ago. Just for that, I'm gonna forget your birthday too.
Okay. Yeah, she does. Her birthday is May 9th. If people don't understand why it's May the 9th, oh, that's interesting. Okay. I make no apologies for this drawing whatsoever, which I haven't started yet. How can you forcefully make yourself forget something? Use the forget me stick! Oh. Ha! Simon Belmont, thank you. You got the reference. What's my relationship with Mary? She's one of my OCs. Don't have a what? I think you mean what is Maddie's relationship with Mary? Think of them as like siblings or like roommates or something. Good lord, this is weird.
Have you forgotten how to draw my face?
Maybe.
You're sacked. You're fired. Oh, look, there I am.
Yeah. Mercy must be a pain to live with, unfortunately. Well, she lives inside my brain, so yeah.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Well, Mary has a very Disney kind of style anyway. I am forgetting that some people only know Mary's alicorn form, not her human form.
They must be new here.
Yeah. Why are you buffering again? No. Why? Okay. Sorry guys, I've lost the live stream for a moment. Come on. Come on. Why?